Welcome back to part 2, Who's He Talking To? And today I'm talking to these two lads, Lowe and Glenn Makka, from straight out of Seacombe. So then the viral, it's out, I'm watching on Facebook and it popped up, and one of your great mates or uncles, have you watched this song, Jeff? Watch this song, it's called Straight Out of Seacombe. I thought, well, that sounds boss, because I know Seacombe very well. I used to knock around with Wayne Connor, Mushy Benno, Mick Connor, Squealo, Dr. Squeal over in Jersey.
Can I ask whether you'd ever actually bought a coat off Mushy Benno though?
I bought more than a coat off him. But I think it was like for talc, no, for like sweat. I was really sweating at the time.
Every time, I heard that every time you sell somebody a Berghaus coat, that it doesn't come with the fleece that it's supposed to.
So what's he done with the fleece? You know,
that's what we want to know.
After we done the tune and that Mushy Bennett rang me, he went, Scott, that Berghaus coat I sold you years ago. I said, yeah. And you said it got no fleece, and I said, yeah. He went, it was a summer coat, you know.
You got fleeced by Mushy, yeah.
Mushy, it was December, lad.
Do you know, though, Mushy used to get away with, listen to a little story, he got away with, because he looked like Davey Fairclough. No, the Liverpool super sub. And he used to get in with Jan Molby and Wayne Connor, because Wayne Connor was Jan Molby's land. Used to see Jan Molby in the Dales or the,
you know, in the Dale,
the Bird Man and stuff, and there's like a mad story about them, but Mushy, from like going like, I know Kenny, I know him, and he used to let him in. And you know, he used to say to Anfield, right, Mushy, how you doing? Other stories that we get from Mushy Bennett. But he's on there with the fleece, isn't he?
Yeah.
So anyway, let's dive in. So what gave you the idea of making the song?
We come up with the idea of this song in like 2005, then we were in school. Yeah, probably in the back of your dad's red van. Because like, it's just, I've always done rap and that, but I do rap battles, which is like taking the piss out of people and that, so I've always been good. So me and Scott have always had like, although we left school, I was in a different year to him, so when I left school I carried on rapping and doing all that, he did his own thing. We've always watched and spoken, talked, and we've always said we will do this one day we'll do it, and for some reason it just fucking popped up and happened out of the blue, didn't it?
Well, yeah, obviously I do my videos and stuff and that, so I always like, obviously I listen to Makka's music and that, and I always try like, I was big on Snapchat, like I had like 70,000 followers.
Yeah.
Every time we do a little event, I'd be like, well, I'll help you out and I'll promote it a bit and stuff and whatever. Wow. And
yeah, you hosted Mel's
event, I hosted an event for you, yeah.
What event was that?
He done like a little show for like rappers like himself from like areas and stuff to come down and
Or just like a battle?
Yeah,
like
because of how big he was on Snapchat at the time, he was having like, because they have this thing called a snap map. Like, I don't know, like, but it shows you the world and who you've got on Snapchat and where. And he showed me his, and it was just like chocker full of people. Yeah. And I was like,
worldwide.
I was like, we're gonna get him.
Worldwide.
I was like, we're gonna get Scott in. He loves the rap. We're gonna get him down. I'm gonna get a decent rapper, and we're gonna do a show. I'll get Scott to host it and Snapchat through the events and that, and he did until he got bevied.
Hey, I'm alone.
and then I could not find him. I think he went missing for about 3 days, and then I got a message off him on Snapchat, and he was just like, roughly, lads. I was like, is that all you've got to say?
Just happened to be you,
No one knew and took it like in there, your dad, rest in peace, by the way.
God bless, yeah.
God bless his uncle. You just don't have a drink, do you? You got to go and stay out for days. Benders! Hey, the Seacombe Benders.
But yeah, I obviously started getting a bit known and stuff in my videos and stuff, and I always put statuses up saying like, Seacombe, I love you, good night Seacombe, I love you, whatever, and you know, everyone around here knows who I am and loves me and stuff, and I love them, do you know what I mean, I love my area, like, and he comes down one day saying, we should do this rap song now, and he had like silly amount of likes on the comments. Next day I was in his, the rest is history.
Let's get it on, the vision. The timing was great, you know, because obviously with all this lockdown and people are more just watching, you know, like the phones and stuff, and I think they're sick of the telly, you know, there's some good programmes, but I think people want to see something different. Yeah. But you're bringing this tune and you're naming these characters. I mean, the first character was, he went mad. It's Davey, ha ha. Who's Davey, ha ha?
Right.
Hey.
That's the best story, you know.
The thing is, we were
What?
trying to get hold of Davey Ha Ha all week, right? So, the time scale of the video.
In the penthouses.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was alive, so for me, it was, oh my gosh. So, I grew around here, I'm 29 now, so he was at his height, about 2003 to 2007. Davey Ha Ha was an active guy, wasn't he? So, we filmed this song, put him in the lyrics, and then the night we were filming the video, it just happened out of nowhere. So we put on Facebook, if anybody sees Davey Ha Ha, let us know.
Yeah.
We were getting messages left, right and centre. We seen him here the other day, we seen him here the other day, seen him here. Right.
Well, not one location was Seacombe.
So we couldn't find him. Filming that particular scene outside Ted's on the thing, we were there for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, there was some fella proper stumbling over the road. And I said to the camera, because he was filming his verse, and I said to the camera guy, make sure you get him, because he's bladdered and that, and like,
it goes with you.
like, so as he's doing it, I looked, and as he got closer, I was like, it's not, it can't be, oh my god, and then that,
He looked at,
I lost it,
It's Davey
I lost
Ha Ha.
it.
Looked at me for confirmation. He went, it's Davey Ha Ha. And I went, it's Davey Ha Ha.
If you watch the video, I thought he couldn't put that on. It was that exciting.
It was
like
amazing.
seeing Father Christmas.
It was.
As a kid.
He's Seacombe's Father Christmas.
it was just a complete shock that we were filming.
It's
at that
Davey
moment.
Ollerhead, if you get me wrong, he's always like, everybody knows him but he's always looked at, he's always been on his ass, you know.
Yeah, he's homeless, but he's not. You know what I mean? Years ago, right? We were at home, whatever. And he's known my dad for years, like. And anyway, my dad went in this one night. We heard banging in the yard. We're like, wow, what's that? Me, my sister, my brother, my mum. We were only kids, so we were like, Dad, mum, wow, someone's in the garden and that. So we went out. Well, my mum went out. And then I'd come behind my mum with a little bat. I'm like, wow, someone's in my shed here. Someone's getting tuned in. Anyway, mum's like, who's in my shed? And he goes, oh! I was like, Davey, is that you? He went, someone said I'm alright. He's been living there for about 4 weeks.
So he's been in the boozing and your dad probably said...
He's had nowhere to go, so my dad's like, look, got a belter shed there, come and get in it.
That was tucker though, wasn't it? Like, oh, your dad would like, I swear.
Just don't tell Sharon.
Yeah. But he said, you know, like there's a pre-thing, I remember lad saying, he doesn't want to have anything, he just wants to have be carefree, like, like a hippie sort of heart, you know.
Yeah.
He's harmless.
He's harmless, he's hippie up. So Davey Ha Ha, there you go, big shout.
Yeah. One thing, sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
The one thing I found out the other day, so I got a couple of messages after the song come out, but the most heartwarming message I've ever received in my life, right, I swear to God, is the fact Davey Ha Ha is asking people around Birkenhead and Seacombe if they've seen his song.
His song, oh yeah.
His song is the best thing.
Well, he's the first one, you know what I mean?
It's amazing.
It's like Dr. Dre, you know.
That's it, mate, yeah.
He's the influence for the song, right? So, the first verse, so you're kicking in with the Mushy Bennett. We spoke about Mushy Bennett, yeah, the red fella. And then you've got your dad, sincerely, who passed away with the Lowe.
Yeah.
And then you give us some, where the hell's this Mona? What are you going about Mona?
The Catons, it's called.
What's that about?
It's just a pub where I drink now, that's my local, like, it's just a little pub out the way. It's
it strict in there, like, you know?
Nah. If you want a good time, go to the Catons, I'll take you in here.
You got it downstairs in there?
It's got downstairs and upstairs. You've been there, look at him. So can you get away from... And there's a downstairs, what is there?
Just trying to tell you, yeah.
I haven't been there for 6 days.
Is that when there's no clock on the wall? Not even a clock, you come out like that.
It's great.
Seagulls from the Seacombe.
Every band is out
3 days, yeah.
It's a good pub. The Catons.
There's never no trouble in there though, is there? You know,
There's no trouble in there.
They're all on, you know, just like that's
No
that's the
trouble in
peacekeeping.
there.
As long as you keep quiet
Yeah.
and enjoy your drink, be a gentleman,
That's it.
get off your head
yeah.
nicely.
So yeah, literally.
Tony and Sue, the owners, they're lovely. Do you know what I mean? They welcome you, like if you're from a different area or whatever. It doesn't matter. In Seacombe, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like I could go to a pub in Birkenhead or wherever, and I could go in there and I'd feel a bit uncomfortable. I'd feel a bit on edge or whatever.
Yeah.
Which if Birkenheaders would probably do the same round here, they'll feel a bit uncomfortable on that. But if you were to come into Caton's, the Mona, and you'd be downstairs playing pool or whatever, and I'd be like, where are you from, lad? He'd be like, oh, I'm from Birkenhead or whatever. Mate, we're best mates instantly, do you know what I mean? We welcome you, do you know what I mean? It's not like that.
Atmosphere,
yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I come from Morton, and when I used to go to Seacombe, I was always made welcome. So there's a lot of good people. You know, there's more good people than bad. You know.
Yeah, but like every area's got the bad, haven't you?
So the song, right? So in the songs coming out, you're putting all. It's good that you put your family members on the songs as well. I'm going to try to. I mean, it goes on, but it's great when it kicks in. So the lyrics itself, how did you write the lyrics? You just sit down and...
we just... I went to his little studio, went there, like, you write yours out of my sound. Done. That was it.
Like a Paul McCartney, a Lennon and McCartney. You got more songs as well on the YouTube, haven't you?
Glenn has, yeah, Makka has, yeah.
Makka has, yeah. So the song itself, so when you've done it, right, did you know straight away, who done all the like sort of video clips? Is that you?
No, we got Mal to film it. So we mastered it there.
Who's Mal?
So Mal's my mate, he's a musician from round here as well.
You got to plug Mal for doing the video?
Mal, big up Mal, I call him Habibi, he's my brother, I call him my brother, I love him.
My Habibi.
He's been on BBC One, he's very popular kid from round here. You should get him on, to be fair. I'll speak to him.
Listen, this is an open invitation because obviously when you make the next one, we're going to talk about your next tunes and stuff. Because obviously this is who's you talking to. We're going to plug you here today, and then obviously because you're from the Wirral like myself, promotions is good, you know.
That's it. Well, he lives in New Brighton, and we just rang him. Like he's sometimes he's very hard to work with because he's a very busy guy.
Yeah.
I rang him off the cuff, was like, I need to film a video tonight, are you free? He was like, what's it for? I went, the Seacombe video. He goes, get here.
He's on it. He knew it, he smelled it.
I was putting status up saying, look, I've made a Seacombe tune here, you know, and all my people who watch my videos and love my funny videos and stuff, they were like, we need to hear this, and they were proper getting me in that, and I was like, well, it's all down to Makka, like,
because, you know, it's fresh, you know, it sounds nuts, I know it's people say it's rapping, but the thing is, because you're bringing characters and people who live around there, and also, the video itself is like professionally done, it could be on MTV, it reminds me like a bit of Slim Shady, that sort of like a Dr. Dre-ish, you know, they're all having a laugh. You make me laugh, and as well as that, it's a kicking tune, and the head's nodding, and I'm listening to the tune.
I said at the beginning, I won't give away our secret blend of how we did it, but we used a secret blend on how to make sure it was catchy. We did that, and then I was like, we can't just like piss about with the video. You know, like too many people will waste all their talents and like no, I wasn't doing it because this was too big to just film on a camera phone and like just put it on a Snapchat or a TikTok. We had to do it properly. We had to do a proper music video, and now we sent it off to the record label that deals with my music on getting it with Spotify and all that, and then it got accepted. Yeah. So it's been accepted for Spotify.
Yeah. Mum and me!
Spotify!
So
well done.
So it's actually fucking... It's coming out 4 for
So
February.
now you can put it on TikToks and all these local people can TikTok to it.
Yeah, literally.
So all our local, obviously do some plugging, you know, let's get ticking it, let's get talking.
Yeah, so
it can be number one, you know.
Well,
you think about it.
That's it. Yeah, we've got a chance.
Why not?
We have got a chance there to register it for the charts. We've been offered that, so you know, if he's all supported enough. Christmas number one.
I've got nieces. Our Safi's a big fan of TikTok, so Safi, get on this one, Safi.
Yeah.
Go viral. She loves going viral.
Yeah.
Well, I go viral.
I seen a young girl. I seen somebody put. I hate to get the name wrong. I think it was Kelsey. Put a video up of her daughter singing the chorus yesterday, and I could have cried my eyes out, honestly.
Would you like to stay in Seacombe for the day?
And it was just off the cuff.
It's in your head, isn't it?
Yeah, it's there. But it makes me get emotional to see, like, because my music's not the happiest of music, like when it's normal, it's like rap and that. So to do a song that like little kids are singing in the living room, it makes me feel that nice.
I like making people happy, me, Jeff. I love it. Do you know what I mean? Like I love making people smile and stuff.
Positivity.
So like when we come together, it was just like this is what it is like.
I'll be made up. You know what? Hopefully I've got a couple of tunes myself. You know. Trying to gag in on this shit. Get off, you know, you've had your chance. No,
Well, we're signed to Death Row Records now, so...
So you have to stick to what you do. No, I'm like Davey and he said, Scott, just give me a chance. You want to hear me song at Christmas? No, yeah. But you know what, fellas? The songs itself is going to be a link below, straight out of Seacombe. All right? You haven't seen it, watch it. And I'll put a big smile on your face and I'll nod your head. So stand by for part 3. Take it easy. Yeah. Make it